Okay, we're here at the historical Alberta Abbey
Yeah.
/ Mallory Avenue Church, and we've got a really special friend. Can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. My name's Kathy Ware, and I've been in Portland for over 40 years. I'm retired speech pathologist. I worked in Portland Public Schools for 16 years, and since I retired, my goal in life has been to go to as much live music as I can in Portland and to support artists and musicians. And as a result, I've gotten to have a lot of really great friends who are artists and musicians, and it's just so great.
Well, that's amazing, and that kind of leads me into the fact that I know you're not from here.
Right.
And I know you are involved in a really active music community.
Yeah.
Specific music community here. Tell us a little about your Portland experience coming from where you are from, and tell us where you're from.
Well, I'm from Louisiana. I was born in Shreveport, but my grandparents lived in New Orleans, and so I spent a lot of time in New Orleans, and a love of Louisiana culture and New Orleans culture. I'm part of a big Mardi Gras crew called Misty Crew of Nimbus here in Portland. And so that's a way that we've sort of brought the Louisiana feel to Portland. We have a big ball coming up. We have a big parade coming up this month.
Nice.
That's not what you asked me, though.
But yeah, well, I was just saying your experience here coming from, Louisiana, and really you live in the North community.
Correct.
And just, navigating that, and you see the differences, especially in this black community here.
Yeah. My husband, Dell, grew up in North Portland, and so we spent a lot of time there. And I kind of left Louisiana because of the racial tensions and what I perceived as injustices, and I was not comfortable with that part of my upbringing, and so I have worked to try and put myself in places and with people who I can learn from and who I can befriend and broaden my circle of experience and exposure, and music is a great way to do that, because everybody loves music, or I don't know if everybody loves it as much as me, but I think everybody does, and it speaks across all people, and it's something we can all relate to, regardless of our background, our upbringing, our race. And so that's really one of the things that's really drawn me to that.
Well, I know you love the music and obviously the food. I've
Yeah.
done some of that with you guys.
Yeah, I love your food, that's for sure.
Well, and just your experience really being here in the black community, what's your take as far as gentrification? Anything that you can highlight in comparison to where you're from?
Wow. Well, where I'm from was a long time ago.
Yes.
Certainly, my experience with the people of color that I know here, I don't think I would have had those same opportunities in where I grew up in Louisiana.
Nice.
People just didn't do that. They didn't come together. I went to high school at a brand new high school right as forced integration was happening. So all the black kids had to be bused from their neighborhood to this brand new school in a basically white neighborhood, and it was not pleasant for them, I'm sure. I do remember being in high school, there was a walkout of all the black students one day, and I walked right out with them. I don't remember the cause or the reason, but I was like, I'm with you,
And that really touches home with me, because I was part of that during that era here in Portland, where they actually took kids and they integrated them in other schools. They dropped 6 of us off at a white school miles away, and it was traumatic.
Yeah.
But things happen, and people try to grow and learn from experience.
Sure.
And it's just nice
Sure.
to hear your take on that it was happening in another part of the world the same way. And
Yeah.
It really makes you see how small the world is and how much we do have in common.
Yeah, I like to believe
I like
that.
that perspective. I also wanted to ask you, obviously, what's your relationship with the Alberta Abbey? What's going on here? How did you come to discover this unbelievable historical venue?
I mean, that's kind of a good question. I think maybe Mark Bowden is the first person that told me about the Abbey because he had an office here, and I came, and another great friend, Greg Hyatt, started getting involved, and then I met Leah, and I met Joe, and I had met you through Mardi Gras. You had helped us out with food and a lot of things with Mardi Gras. And it's in my neighborhood. I love the vision. I love the mission. It's a fabulous place. And so I just started coming here and spending time here and with the people, and then got this cool opportunity to host an open mic. It's like, that's kind of been a dream of mine in the last couple of years. Wouldn't that be cool? And now, because I've been hanging out at the Abbey, I'm getting to do that. And
yes. I know you've been a big supporter, and you are having an open mic tonight. That's exciting.
Yeah.
And just from your perspective as an artist and someone in the community, what do you see the Abbey's role? What do you see the Abbey being able to do for this community?
Well, I really hope, I know it's a big ask, but I really hope that all people from the neighborhood will come and share this space, and of all ages and races, and just give us a chance to get to know each other better, and all enjoy our time together. I came the other night to the hip hop show down in the ballroom, and I mean, those are people that I wouldn't have met any other way. And so I think the more people we can get here, the variety of activities and shows, I think it's a beautiful dream, and I really hope it happens. And I hope you survive this interview.
Do you need water?
I'm good. Where that came from. All right. With that said,
Yes.
just in closing, can you give us some words for people who might want to support the Abbey, what the Abbey really could really mean to the community in this time that we're going through socially, and just, you know, just what we're facing here as a community,
Yeah.
not only locally but nationally?
Well, I mean, I think the Abbey is a great cause because it's for all of us, and the more people that get involved, giving money, bringing their talent, bringing their friends, I think I can't think of a better cause, and especially because it's local, it's a neighborhood, and it was great to see those, I call them young kids, I'm sure they were adults, but here last Thursday, to just have a place to come, do their music, meet other people, and hang out. I just think, I can't think of a better cause. I think I said that, but.
All right, well, we thank you for supporting us, and we look
Sure.
forward to your shows and just really helping bring the community together through music.
Thank you.
We know we got a great opportunity and a great historic venue to do that.
Totally. And I got the very first Alberta Abbey t-shirt, so that's, yeah. Yeah, so I'm pretty proud Abbey
Number one
supporter.
fan.
Yeah, yes, totally, totally.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, JP.
All right.
Appreciate it.